Hello everyone, welcome back to the Arcane Adventures. I am your dungeon mistress, Blythe, and these are my players. If you want to say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
It's been too long.
Hello.
Like,
It has been so long.
6 months,
So long.
specifically. So, I don't know if you want to say anything, Blythe, or if we just want to get straight into it.
Just a few things of we've had a few, obviously it's been a long time and we are going to build back up our streams with different campaigns, this being the first one that's being actually streamed. So be aware of some technical issues if there are some. We will try to work through them. There has been a change of leadership in the Arcane Adventures. Me.
In our little posse.
And yeah, I think that's about it for updates. So for D.A.M.N, we have already had a session, so you'll be a bit confused about what's happening, but that will be all done in the session recap.
Oh, don't worry. If people have seen campaign 1 of Vox Machina, people will be used to getting into campaigns late. So yeah, this is fine.
Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, are we all ready?
As ready as we'll ever be.
Perfect.
100%. Let's go.
Boop. So, last session. I need to remember what happened last session.
Did you ever write that session recap?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Last session, we entered the school from summer break. You guys entered the hallways and you were quickly ushered into the gym. You were then talked to by the principal, and he told you that we have a new gym teacher, that the old gym teacher had been fired for reasons that he could not go into. And then the new gym teacher, Chris, came out and said a few words. Then you guys had to go to your tutor form, which all of you guys are in the same tutor, and your tutor is Mr. Underwood, who is, at the moment, a human man, but in the magic world, he is a tabaxi. He told you a few things of new timetables and stuff like that, and then you guys went back to, I think, PE you had first. You guys then officially met Chris, and you did some track and field with him, and then it was time to go into the magic school. The magic school, you go through a statue in the human side of the world, full of vines. You push the vines back and you walk through this statue, and you come out the other side. So the statue on the human side is just a normal, if you've ever seen Greek statues, very that. But on the other side, it is a picture of an angel holding a jug that is pouring water out. And then you are met with basically a massive castle, and these the walls go on forever. While you were there, Brio started campaigning for her support group that she has for succubus, or people of that race. And then Caesar, he found a group of vampires who had fresh blood and bleach on them, which one of the vampires, Jake, he led Caesar out to where they had just killed someone and drained their blood, and they went out to bury them. Then you guys went to Chris again, but for the magical version of PE, and you ended with On going to the football field, where there was bursts of electricity over the side of it, which basically makes you run faster. And he told you that the magic games are going to be a little bit different this time, and that is where we ended our session. So, got hair on my face. Jesus. So, you guys are stood in your PE outfits again. You guys, you guys have just seen Chris turn into his werewolf form, go. Oh yes, and Lucas wasn't here this session, so he had a cold, and so did Barnaby. Remind me of your character's name.
Gorvorox.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or nickname
have...
just Goro.
Goro. Perfect. That would do for me.
Cool.
Yeah, Goro was also off sick for this day. So. Because we finished halfway through. I will get to you two later. So you guys have just seen Chris's alpha wolf form. It is 7 foot tall. On his he's massive. Quite big for what an alpha's supposed to be. They're supposed to be around 6 foot. He's like 7, 8, reaching 8 foot, and he has just ran down the track in like a few seconds, basically showcasing what he can do, which the PE teachers were meant to do. The last PE teacher did not do it very well. So, yes. Is there anything that anyone wants to do? Okay. So you guys have basically split up now into groups. You guys can choose if those groups are random people, if you want to go with some players, and you guys are basically doing some stretches and workouts. So who's mingling with who, etc.
I'll head in with Brio because I already we talked last session.
Cool.
And that popular girl who I spoke to last session as well.
Stephanie. Cool.
I do not care about anybody else besides that, realistically.
Okay, cool. Toby. Oh, Luke, is there anyone that you want to go in with?
Chris is looking at both groups, yeah?
Yes. He's
okay.
like, you guys have gone like spread out around the field, but he's like in the middle, making sure that everyone's like doing the stretches and if anyone needs help.
I'll go to whoever is the corner. So whoever's near the corner, I'll be near them.
Okay, I mean, you go towards the corner and your pack mates decide to just walk over to you, and get you out of the corner a little bit.
Damn it, okay. I'm just gonna hide within them as much as possible.
Okay, so Lucy, Brio are together, Luke is with them. Shiva, your character, what, who, where?
Empathy demon, so probably in the corner, and without pack mates to harass me out of the corner.
Yeah, okay. So you'll be like with like Calum and the empathy demon lot. Cool, so you guys are just stretching. Is anyone having any conversations with anyone?
Bree, right?
Oh, yeah. Hi.
So, okay, so I heard you were doing some like tiefling droopy thing?
Oh, yeah. I'm doing a support group for people our race specifically, because we don't get treated very well most.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Were you
okay.
interested?
Yeah, what do you What do you mean by like support group? Is it like a
Um,
finding as like clients?
No. More so like I guess it doesn't have to be like, oh, we're in like a group setting, so you have to tell everybody what's going on with you. But you could also like it could be like a one-on-one thing if you're more interested in that. Because I know it's really difficult. But yeah, it's whatever you want to do really. It's more so just showing that like we're in this together sort of thing.
Right. Okay. Have you got any like the fly? I don't know, like business cards? Or
Yes. She like opens up her like jacket and just like pulls some out of absolutely nowhere
oh,
and
okay.
gives them to you.
Yeah. I'll head to like one of the group things. Check it out. Like no promises, but like I'll see what you got going.
Oh yeah, yeah, go for it. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with that. It's
All
whatever
right.
you want to do, however you're comfortable.
Yeah. Cool.
She is like bursting with excitement, but is trying so hard to like contain it. It looks painful.
I'll give it a go. I think. Bye.
Oh, okay, bye.
Okay. So Chris kind of ushers you guys in, and he kind of tries to gauge everyone in the group of like, yeah, you would definitely be in the magic, you definitely wouldn't, and then he just decides to ask out. So who is thinking of doing the magic games?
Are there any spells that are not banned in the outer world that are banned in the magic games?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes. You can deal damage to people, but there is no no spells that could outright kill someone.
So like outside of like the very obvious like power word kill, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Things like command, that kind of stuff, that's all right.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Cool. Oh, Lucy, I didn't think you would be. I thought you would do the cheerleading side of it, not actually play.
I mean, I've done cheerleading for, other things around the school, and it's fun. Like, I enjoy it. But I'm a little curious to see where I place.
It's cool. I'm always up for teaching new people new things.
I mean, look, if I get kicked out early, then I'll head in with the cheer squad for the last little bit.
Why would you be kicked out?
In case I lose, something like that.
You don't get kicked out because you lose, Lucy. If you get knocked down, the whole point of learning is to get back up again.
Then yeah, sure, I'll give it a go.
Cool. Anyone else want to try?
Basil is definitely not, but like Elle isn't here right now, but I'm guessing Miles would sign up.
Yeah, Miles and Max are at the back, like just talking to each other, and they kind of turn towards Chris and just put their hand up, and Chris kind of just nods at them. Oh my god, as if magic, when we talk about Miles is here.
Speak of the devil and they shall appear.
Yes, that was great timing.
I love summoning demons.
Talking shit.
No. No, basically Chris has just asked people what who would be interested in doing the magic games, and we just said that Miles probably would.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Cool. So we weren't sacking you off. It's just you and Max were at the back having a little chingwag.
Also, just out of game, there's no specifics about necessarily only being able to charm one person at a time, I don't think. But can I only charm one person at a time? Like, for instance, if I use charm person on one person and like command on another, would that break the charm, or would I still be able to keep it going?
Command
say
only
the-
lasts for a round, right?
Yeah, like command would only last for a single round, but charm person lasts for 10 minutes, I think.
I would say if you are charming someone and then trying to command someone, the person that's like already charmed would then break that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I can use cantrips as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Chris kind of directs all of you guys into the center of where this massive football field is, with the electricity pulsing as it goes. And in the center is this orb. It is like pulsating energy. And it's like got green, blue, red, yellow, like colors constantly changing. Chris goes up to it. He does not touch it, but he kind of points towards it and he says, "This time it's going to be different. This is going to be your energy support, and it's going to make you more powerful with your spells and with your abilities. If this is near you, our team is going to be unstoppable. If the other team get it, we're done for. So this does not leave anyone's sight when they are on the pitch. Is that clear?"
Yes, sir.
Sir, just like a question.
Yes, Brio?
What are the magic games? Like, what are we doing?
Okay, so the magic games are against all the magic students in the school that sign up for it. Our team is trained by me. The other team on the other side of the school is trained by another teacher. We will go against each other at various games, football being the main one, and then there is track and field, athletics, and a bunch of them. However, in these you can use magic against people. You can also use brute force against people. The only rule is that you're not allowed to kill someone.
Does that include people who are on the sidelines?
No, people on the sidelines do not get hurt.
Ah, okay.
No, I mean like if you were to cast a spell at someone from the sideline.
Oh no, he kind of points towards where the like spectators would be, and there is like, you know, in ice hockey where they have like the barriers. They have them, and he points towards them and he says those are made with ability to stop spells. So anyone who is sitting behind them will not get casted on.
Okay. Just making sure.
So, okay. So, the only rule is that you can't kill someone. Like, if we're playing, like, just, I don't know, football, and I decide to gouge the goalkeeper's eyes, that's chill.
Yeah.
So specific.
Well, look, it's just like an extreme form. Like, realistically, he won't be okay. Like, he's gonna be a bit fucked up and blinded afterwards. But like, they're chill with that.
Yes, because our nurse is one of the most powerful clerics we have here.
What about permanent psychological damage?
I don't even want to know how you do that, mate.
You guys are scaring me.
We do not take responsibility for anyone's psychological welfare in the magic games. Basically, you guys are going to sign a waiver, and to basically be like, yeah, I'm fine to do the magic games, and if I get hurt, like, it's my own responsibility because I came into the magic games.
Is that
Just like a shit happens kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
what could
okay,
go wrong?
just to check, is this like an inter-school thing, or are we just fighting the guys on the other side? So is this like an outer school thing, or are we fighting the other like side of our school?
You're fighting the other side of your school,
Oh, easy.
not the human side.
No, like I gathered we weren't gonna,
Yeah,
stock a
but
human.
they
in the field
are.
or anything, but
They are willing. They have the same set of rules as you, so they can use whatever they want against you.
right.
How does
Okay.
one score or do anything in the football?
So in the football, you guys obviously have to get the ball from one area to the other. But in this, obviously, brute force is okay, magic is okay, anything like that is okay. If you are caught cheating, and that is using stuff like there are certain things in the football games that you're not allowed to use. That is making yourself quicker. That's making yourself invisible. Basically anything that alters your physical ability isn't okay in the football games. But
growing bigger isn't allowed. Sorry.
except if you are of like werewolf, where you do become bigger when you are on there and stronger, that's okay. But we normally ask them not to shift, although we know that sometimes when you get hyped up to play a football game, sometimes you accidentally shift when you're not meant to. But yeah, anything that alters your physical ability is not allowed, and if you are caught cheating, you will get punished badly. So does anyone want to have a trial run?
Sure.
Look at Miles in fear. Maybe not.
So we're not going to do a football game because that's a bit out there for you guys. We okay?
My bad.
Okay, cool. We are not going to do a football game. We are going to do some track and field. You can use whatever you like, whatever magic you like, stuff like that. You can trip up your opponents, anything like that. So if you guys want to line up. Then do all of you line up? Are all of you going to do this? Or anyone is like, nope, sitting out?
Line up.
I'll line up.
Yeah, I'll line up.
I'll sit out for this one.
Cool. Caleb also sits out. And then you have Ashley, who's there. Frankie, who's there. And Max, who is there also.
Just like before we even start running, who looks like the fastest?
Everyone have a move speed of 30 feet.
Yeah, but who looks like athletic and runny?
I would say Frankie, Miles, or Max.
Can I make a sleight of hand check to try and tie Max's shoelaces together using Mage Hand?
Don't use a sleight of hand check because he is the most oblivious person in the world. So you can just do it.
Delicious.
He has no brain cell. He is literally
Perfect.
thick.
Yeah, I just want to like tie his shoelaces together with Mage Hand. Call it a day.
Perfect.
While she's doing that, can I tie her shoelaces together using Mage Hand?
I'll make a perception.
Okay, I'll make sleight of hand.
Okay. Just a perception, yeah?
Mhm.
Cool. Let me know what you get.
18.
I rolled a 16 with a +3, so that's a 19 DC.
Yeah, so Basil goes to tie your shoelace up, and as you do, Basil kind of like swipes your or like accidentally taps your foot, and you know that obviously someone's down there, so you look down.
I'm tying it with Mage Hand.
Oh,
I'm seeing
So,
a
like, you
ghostly
just-
mage hand.
yeah, you see the mage hand.
I'm just gonna shake it off.
Although,
Yep.
actually, hang on. Because of a feat I have, the Mage Hand is invisible, so you just see your
Yeah.
laces fucking moving.
Yeah, I just see my laces moving, and I know because I'm doing mage hand, so I'm just like kicking my foot around.
The mage hand obviously disappears, and your shoelace goes back down being limp. It is undone, so you will have to tie it back up before you run. If you don't, then that's fine.
Yeah, I'll tie it up now.
Cool. Is there anyone that wants to do anything before we start running?
I'm all ready.
Cool. So as Chris has a whistle. He goes, ready, set, and then blows the whistle. You guys set off. Toby, what do you need to do for that?
It's just verbal and somatic, and then have a pinch of iron, but that's fine.
Not components, as in like roll-ish, or is it
Oh,
just?
It's a 10-foot square centered on a point, and they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, everyone, dex save, please.
It's okay. Oh yeah, another 16. Save or throw? Actually, it's the same.
What?
Don't
You confused me then.
No, don't.
It's a dex
It's the
save.
same. I've also had the same modifier, so it doesn't matter.
My brain just went. Hmm?
Oh, yeah, I did too. That's a 19.
Well, you
That
succeed.
is a 22.
Well, you succeed.
That is the most pointless 19 roll I have ever gotten. Because of
Uh,
Who
how
else is actually running?
Oh, I need to do this. Oh my god, I was just in my own world. I actually need to do this.
Also,
Yeah.
can the guy who I tied the shoelaces together, I guess, make a dex save?
Yes, he'll have to do 2 dex saves now. How many people did I say was there? Frankie, Ashley, and Max. Was that it?
Yeah, Frankie, actually, Max. I tied Max's shoelaces together.
Okay, so I'll do him with disadvantage. I think, Miles, what did you get?
13.
Yeah, you failed.
Right, Toby. Attitude man, sure.
Sorry.
It's fine.
If it makes you feel better, you failed by 1, so.
Okay, that makes me feel slightly better.
That was... Okay, so Max got disadvantage, so that's a 5 or a 7. Oh my god, they all rolled really shittily. Okay, Frankie was a 10, and it's dexterity. That's a 19.
Okay.
Ashley was an 8, and that is a 2, so that doesn't save.
Yeah, the DC is 14.
Yeah. And then Max is a 5.
Yeah, they all slip over.
Cool. So if you failed, which was only Miles, you guys slip over because Luke has greased the floor. The people who save, you kind of like trip over a little bit, but you don't slip over and fall. Max, all you guys can hear as you set off is the biggest crash onto the floor, because not only has he slipped over because of grease, he also can't move his feet because they are tied up. And you guys just continue running. Is there anything anyone else wants to do while we are running?
Once we reach the first corner, I'd like to cast darkness centered on a point about 10 feet to the left of me. So everybody running to the left of me is coated in darkness.
Okay, so that was...
I assume I'm like around the middle.
Mm-hmm. Miles, Max, but Max is so far behind that it doesn't really affect him. Luke and Frankie, that would be.
Cool. So you guys now cannot see the course.
Which?
it-
Hang on, finish what you're doing.
No, never mind.
Which two people are the furthest ahead?
Lucy
Yeah.
and Luke.
Yeah.
I use twin spell hold person. I want you both to make wisdom saves.
Ooh, wisdom.
God dang it.
Okay. Slightly lower, but not awful.
Oh,
And I have
fuck.
proficiency. Oh, I have proficiency in wisdom. Okay, that's a 21.
That's
I
a
think
9.
that succeeds. I think that fails.
Delicious.
Okay.
I think I
Okay.
may.
Yeah.
I think I may be okay, guys.
Toby, you are paralyzed.
That will do it.
You can repeat the save at the end of all of your turns, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, at the end
who
of your
is-
turns. So like every 6 seconds.
I guess I'm in the lead, but who's the person who's behind me closest?
Ashley.
Ashley. Can Ashley please make a. Let me get it up. A wisdom save, please.
No.
No. Can she please get badly on the save?
No.
Is it wisdom?
Yeah.
That's an 18.
Beats.
What
I'll
were you
just
trying
keep
to do?
running. Suggestion.
Okay. So Ashley is going to catch up behind you. And she's going to switch into your lane. And
Is she like right behind me?
there's a bit of distance, but yeah,
Is she within 5 feet of me?
closing up to, yeah.
That's beautiful. Think that's it is. Is it like a start of a new turn?
No.
Okay, I'll let you do your thing.
Yep, that hits.
No.
She is going to run up faster, and she is going to unarmed strike you in the back of the neck.
Wait, fuck you mean that hits?
I have your character sheet.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what your armor class is. Okay.
I think you just have like, yeah, that'll be fine.
No, I literally have your. Don't worry, I'm not going like. I know that hits Pookie. No, I just have. I had your. I remember that you sent it to me, so I just got it back up.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for mentioning that, because I forgot to cast Mage Armor on myself.
I don't have mage armor.
So that is. Can you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, please?
Damn, she's strong.
She's a barbarian.
Ugh.
Everyone that is behind Ashley, which is everyone but Lucy, you guys can see that when she hits Lucy, and you obviously feel pain, she has these like black tattoos that run up her arm. These glow in like a gold color, and she kind of like takes like a sigh in, like breathes back out, and I need you to make a a deck save to see if you fall over or not.
Delicious. Oh, that's about 20.
And me, I
Brilliant.
got that 20 as well.
You didn't need to roll, but
I know, but I was like rolling generally.
oh, okay.
And you were like, oh, deck save. And I was like, oh, I'm going to
Ooh.
roll.
I got
Yeah,
a
that's-
nat 10, guys.
Yeah, that's a nat 20
Brilliant.
here. So I
yeah,
hope I don't fall over.
No, that actually fails, and you fall
Oh,
over.
okay. My bad.
No.
My bad, chat.
You're fine. You guys, you stay up. She is
Can
now in her lane.
Can I hit her with a reaction hellish rebuke, please? How would you feel about that?
How do I
I
feel
see the
about that?
shock on their face, but I can't see it.
Personally, I would cry myself to sleep tonight. If you want to know how I feel about that.
Because if you feel
If we're all
slightly
sharing how
like
we
that,
feel.
that's a deck save. Apparently.
I don't. What is hellish rebuke?
Essentially, it's a reaction that I can do, which just gives fire damage.
When someone else hits you.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
someone else hits me, I get to hellish rebuke and fire damage.
He has advantage on fire damage stuff. Not advantage, but
like resistance. That's absolutely fine. I'd still like you to make a deck save, please.
is it an effect that I can't see?
I assume so.
I mean,
Yeah, it's instantaneous. So like, I point my finger, and the creature that damaged me is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. So you can see me point my finger, but that doesn't inherently like indicate that you're going to be engulfed in fire.
Because
it does also have a verbal component.
Advantage
and I
on
have-
decks against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or what you can see. Never mind. I read it wrong.
And
what am I doing?
flames
Deck.
coming up around you?
Yes, that is a deck save, please. And then I guess another. If this fails, I guess another deck save.
That's 6.
That fails by 10.
Did you say another deck save?
Well, I'll run my damage first, but then I assume so to decide whether you fall over or not.
Oh right, yeah.
So 10 to 5, and that is a 3 for a nice round total of 18 fire damage, please. But since you have resistance, that's 9 fire damage.
I don't have a pencil. Oh my god, guys, I'm so unprepared.
Because I'm all about fire. I don't think I have any damage spells that aren't fire type.
I don't have a pencil. I'm just gonna have to do it in pen, which is like a sin. But
Dude, how dare you?
Permanently reduced
Let's
HP.
open a Word document.
I feel like
Eva,
at this
you
point,
are
with all the spells going round, people just aren't moving at all.
Mayhaps.
Everyone's just stood there.
Yeah, just sending
Standing on the
spells.
track.
It's just a sabotage war.
She was just sat on the sidelines watching absolutely no one move.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, everyone's stood still.
Oh, we're just staying here.
The actual
While running.
fastest runner was just immediately sabotaged by getting their shoelaces tied and slipping in grease.
Bless his heart.
Straight out with it. So far we've had like everybody trip up and then a cat fight at the very front.
Yeah.
I need.
It's like
I
the
need to
free
roll.
market of sports.
Yeah.
She got a 10 dexterity save, so I will say that she falls over, but she can get back up quite quickly.
Am I still in the lead, guys?
Yes.
Yay. Also, just to make it easier for you, would you like us to roll initiative this round?
That would. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah.
Yeah. I just felt like that may be a helpful scenario.
Oh, because it was meant to be literally just like, oh guys, you guys run and 2 people do spells, but like everyone's treating this as combat. So yeah, roll initiative.
By the way,
Roll
Toby,
initiative.
reminder, So at the end of each of your turns, you can repeat the save against the hold
I
person.
wasn't sure when my turn was, so I was just sort of waiting.
I'm not sure we have turns.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all roll initiative.
I've got a 16 on initiative.
That is a 7.
Do
Okay.
you want to wait until everybody roll? This is like just me saying stuff. But would you like
Yeah,
to wait
can
until
we-
everybody rolls and then just go down the list?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now everyone's shouting numbers at me.
I
I'll
just
shut up.
someone else shouted a number and I felt left out, so I just shouted a number.
Let's
It's
all
not
shout
my
numbers,
fault.
guys.
Shiva, that sounds strangely like an excuse.
Oh.
I agree.
It is strange,
Okay,
isn't it?
has everyone rolled?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 20 to 15?
I got a 19. I love my 19s today.
Okay. 15 to 10?
15.
10 to 5?
7.
Does 5 count? Is that
Yeah.
in the... Yeah, I got 5.
Did anyone get lower than 5?
I think that's everyone play. Oh, I have to.
Yeah.
Now you just have to squeeze them in.
I always get so like engrossed in you guys that I forget that I actually have NPCs that need to roll.
Fair.
Oh, someone got a nat 20.
Ooh. Was it Ashley?
Actually-
Because realistically, that's all I care about.
She's going first.
Please tell me it's Max who was ready to go and just fucking flopped.
That'd be hilarious. Unfortunately, it is Ashley
Now you
because
just have to
I
squeeze them
assigned
in.
my
Oh,
like
fuck you.
who? Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Master DM. Please don't kick me.
I'm not that petty. Jesus Christ.
Bro's repenting.
Oh no! Why? Let me put you under. Let me put Willow underneath. Ashley, come.
Whoa.
The sentence is getting
Oh.
wild.
Oh.
Okay. Frankie got 17. So what did you get, Willow?
I got a 19.
19. What did you get? Toby?
15.
Okay, yeah. And then Max got an 8. So Shiva, what did you get?
7.
Okay. So he's here. Also, I do love the way that, like, how I wrote it is Ashley, Willow, Frankie, Luke, Max, Shiva, Miles. Why is, like, only 2 of them, like, real names and the other are not?
Honestly,
I don't know.
that was the same with me and Adonis. Like, I had to, like, I remember going around the table one time and going, like, Freya, Toby, Zeta in, like, a big arc, and it was like one person had their name.
No, literally. Okay, so Ashley has just had a round, I would say. And then, Willow, you've just had yours.
What? Okay.
You've both just done something.
Yeah, but mine's a reaction. Mine doesn't eat into my turn. I can do the reaction whenever.
Fine.
I appreciate you.
What would you like to do?
Are cantrips bonus actions, or do they count as actions?
I rule them as bonus actions.
Delicious. I would like Ashley, who is in second place or first place, I don't know, to make a I think it's another wisdom save. Suggestion is a wisdom save. Yes, wisdom save, please.
17?
Yeah, yeah, you beat it.
Action?
That was my action. The suggestion bonus action is does a 12 hit?
No.
No, I just kind of fireball off in a random direction as I keep running, and then
You fireball.
I'd like to use my 30 feet of movement.
You perfect. You fireball, and Emily, nope, Brio, where you are sat, it comes at you, but then it ricochets off of the barrier and just kind of like fades. It hits and then just goes. It repels. So you and Caleb get the shock of your fucking lives.
Keep us awake, you know.
Yeah. And then you're using your 30 feet of movement, so you're 30 feet in front of Ashley now. And everyone else is kind of staggered, but like a little bit behind each other. Willow is Lucy is out in the front.
Thank you.
Oh, it's Frankie's turn.
Are you still paralyzed, or have I got out of it?
You
It
can
hasn't been your
repeat
turn
the
yet.
save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
I'm
back with
sorry.
Max.
I'm sorry you were moderately fast. It's nothing personal, kid.
Kid, hold on.
Whoa.
Also, because of the big shiny orb, do we have to worry about spell slots, or like is that just like the orb?
That's the orb.
Oh, delicious.
Lovely.
Okay, so
Hold
we
on.
get infinite spell slots.
Yes.
What about
that's-
resources like sorcery points?
You still have to use them.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fair.
She is going to. She's just gonna use her 30 feet of movement to move, and then her action is literally going to be to get behind Ashley and try to take her out.
Aww.
By the way, you can also use your action to dash to like move your movement speed again.
Yeah, well, she's going
Okay,
after
yeah.
Ashley, so because they have history.
Yeah.
I love
She-
violence.
Going to try to like rugby tackle her. Do you know what? Like, I guess it's just unarmed strike.
Well, if you're
Right?
trying to take me to the ground, wouldn't it be a grapple?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
So
that's athletics against athletics or acrobatics.
So I get to decide whether I do athletics or acrobatics,
Yeah.
right? Delicious.
it's not against you. It's against Ashley. So don't
Yeah,
worry.
but Ashley's the one tackling me.
No, Frankie's tackling Ashley.
Nobody cares about you enough to grapple you, Lucy.
Yeah.
Because Ashley goes first, but she had her turn by jabbing you in the neck.
I understand. I understand. That's my bad.
Okay. Frankie's athletics. She got a 23, which means, and Ashley's athletics. Yeah. So Frankie like charges at Ashley, grabs her by the waist and just pulls her down with her, sacrificing her place in the race, but pinning Ashley down and not letting her move. And that's the end of Frankie's go. Luke, you are up.
Toby!
Can I cast? I'm here. Hold on. Can I cast Flaming Sphere in front of Lucy?
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. Fuck. Hold on. No, I need to get out of Shiva's thing first. Hold on. Is it strictly the end, or is it just on my turn?
Yeah, it says at the end of your turn. Do you want me to pull up the paralyzed condition?
Nope, I can work with this. Hold on. I'm going to do nothing and just try and get out of Shiva's shenanigans. Hold on. My plans
Okay.
have been foiled.
You
I
can't
appreciate you
move,
for this, Shiva. Thank
Pygmy.
you.
You're welcome for saving you from the 3rd degree burns.
Thanks.
What was
Also,
it again?
Before we
Wisdom.
yeah, wisdom.
Fuck,
random
that's
thing.
7.
This is a DM thing. Do you think a succubus empathy demon like prototype thing would have fire resistance or not?
I think they would from little fires, if that makes sense. Like, not ones that would burn a lot. So, like, if you struck yourself with a match, you would have resistance from that.
But things like firebolt.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Okay. So not resistance where it matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you burn yourself with Bunsen burner, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm just chill with spicy foods.
Yeah, basically.
Sweet.
What did you get, Toby?
7.
I'm so
7?
sorry.
Stay in your grapple. Oh, it's Max, guys. So Max hasn't even tried to undo his shoelaces. He is just hopping along, trying to run still with his shoelaces undone. He manages to get to Luke, who is obviously paralyzed, and he's going to do a strength check to pick you up.
I can't exactly resist. Go ahead.
Strength should be okay. Oh no, it's nice.
By the way, Luke is like literally a statue. Like,
That's fine. He's strong.
he'll be fine.
15.
I don't know what. Do I roll to resist, or is it just him rolling to lift me?
He's just rolling to lift you. I think he can.
Okay.
It's like a
Yeah.
struggle, but he can, and he starts trying to run. Keyword trying with you in his arms.
Damn it, it's somatic. I was going to try and guidance, but I can't. Yeah.
Basil,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
How wide is the track?
It's like, how many people have we got running?
So
2,
3
3, 4,
NPCs and then
5, 6, 7 people. So the track is 8 lanes across. So that's how big of a width it is.
would it be like roughly 5 feet a lane? Because the 5x5 square is how much space a creature occupies in combat.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Okay, 40 feet across. Okay, I am going to be a great inconvenience. So, in the middle of the track, like centered on the middle of the track, like so that the end of the sphere will be just in front of the person who's furthest ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I cast Hunger of Hadar. So it is a 40-foot diameter sphere of dark between the stars. Everything in there is blinded, it's difficult terrain. Apparently it's filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard from up to 30 feet away.
Everyone has to pass through this.
Yeah. Also, if you start your turn in the area, you take 2d6 cold damage. And if you end your turn in the area, you have to succeed a dex save or take 2d6 acid damage.
Okay, so it's 40 feet
Yeah,
long.
40 feet. Yeah.
Does anyone need to do anything when they pass through it?
No, when they pass through it, it takes like twice as much movement to move through it.
Okay.
So like if your move speed is like 30 feet, you can move 15 feet through it a turn.
Okay, so
Move 80 feet, we're fucked.
just so you're aware.
Yeah.
Because of this spell.
Oh yeah, the
The
hold
o-
person would be dropped.
Perfect. So you can now get out of Max's arms. The only people that will not be passing through it next round is Ashley, Frankie, Max, and Luke. The rest will be.
Cool.
Miles, what do you want to do?
Who is like? Is that? Do I have like people on either side of me on the track? I know we're staggered, but like.
Yes. Yeah. So you have. I think I said, it was Ashley, but Ashley's been taken out. So it's Lucy and it was Frankie, but Frankie's has taken Ashley out. So
it's just Lucy.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just be really bored? Can I just like give her a shove?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So if I use that as my action, she needs to do a strength or dex save.
I'm pretty sure that shoving is like athletics. It's the same as grappling, I think.
Mine just says it's under unarmed strike and that they need to succeed on a strength or dex, and then she can choose which.
Splendid.
Or I can just shove her 5 feet, but
do either a dex or a strength, but with disadvantage because you are running.
Is that to me or to Elle?
You're the one getting shoved, so you.
Wait. With disadvantage, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay. Strength or dex with a. That's a 12.
DC 16.
Bollocks.
You not succeed.
So what? Am I just shoved 5 feet and then prone?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Are you shoving them 5 feet to the side?
Back. Can I shove back? Is that?
You would have to get in front of them, so you have to use movement.
You're just gonna yank their hair or something.
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah, can I just like grab her hand and pull her back or something? Is that allowed?
I feel like that would be a grapple, not a shove. If you're
Oh,
physically
fine.
trying to. So you would have to move. You're only like 5 feet away from getting in front of them. In front of her. So you could just use your movement and then shove her back.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yep. So Miles is now in the front.
Okay.
It's back to Ashley.
You're in the Hunger of Hadar sphere now, right?
Yes. Oh yes. So you end your turns. You have to do a what?
Dex save.
Dex save, please, for me.
Who's that?
If you...
Al.
No, just L.
Oh shit! I didn't realize I was being spoken to.
Dex save, please.
Okay. Filthy, disgusting 20.
Okay, I think that succeeds.
So we're back to Ashley. Ashley's been pinned down by Frankie quite way back. And she is going to go for a punch. That hits you, Frankie, actually. Yeah. So Ashley punches Frankie in the nose. And again, you guys, if you look back, which you probably won't be because you're running, but if anyone sees Ashley's like tattoo glows even brighter gold, and because of the sphere, she is becoming even more powerful. So the next person is Willow. You're up.
How many feet am I away from L? So miles.
You were 5 feet because you were pushed 5 feet back.
Awesome. L, that is a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage for me, please, because I'm going to use Meta Magic Heightened Spell.
Can you see them, by the way? Because, like, are you in the sphere?
I'll run into the sphere and then do it.
Because you're blinded inside the sphere.
Can I see them from outside of the sphere?
No, because they've gone in.
So I can't see shit.
No.
You're welcome.
Also, don't you
Okay.
don't you start? If you start around, don't you do something?
Yeah, if you start your turn inside the sphere, you automatically take 2d6 cold damage.
But I've not started my turn within the sphere. I was outside of it and then ran in.
Okay, perfect. That's fine.
Because otherwise I would have ended my turn in it last time and took the damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Also, I don't think I need to see the... Oh yeah, no, it is a creature I can see. That's my bad.
Okay. Is there anything you want to do?
Yeah, in that case, I'm just going to raw dog it into the sphere. I'll use my action to dash and then just raw dog it because it's difficult terrain, so that's 30 feet into the sphere.
Okay, so you're 10 feet away from getting out of it.
10 feet away from getting out, and just blindly, I'll throw a firebolt backwards with my bonus action.
Roll to hit, I guess? Is it roll to hit? Oh.
Up to you, man.
Roll to hit, and then we'll see how badly you flunk it, if necessary.
It would be disadvantage because you're blinded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Roll to... Oh, no, but with disadvantage. You plebeian. Okay. That is a... What is it to hit? That's a plus... 5 plus 8 is 13.
Does anyone have a armor class? Who's behind, so not Miles.
Well, I would be in front of Miles, wouldn't I? Seeing as I've raw dogged it 30 feet in. Or would Miles be in front of me?
You only used 5 feet of your movement, or did you move again?
So I dashed and would have gone 30 feet into the sphere.
Yeah, I know your movement.
Oh,
L.
right, okay.
I mean, I specified 5 feet for the shove, so I imagine it would just be 5 feet because I didn't say otherwise.
Okay. Yeah, so L, does a 13 armor class hit you?
My AC is 13.
You beat it, so you're fine.
Cool.
So yeah. That's your turn gun.
Wait, is it meet it, I don't hit, or meet it, I hit?
What was meter beat it, you don't hit?
Up to you.
I would say meter beat it means you don't hit.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it's Frankie's go, and she's just been punching them in the face.
By the way, are those two in the sphere, or are they outside of it?
No, they're outside of it. They're off of the track, and they're basically having a bitch fight.
Most orderly fucking race ever.
Willow, not Willow. Why did I say Willow? Frankie is going to bite Ashley.
Sorry, can my character start filming this race?
Yeah.
Thank
You can say that you can say that you've been filming it from the start if you want.
Yes, please.
Cool. That hits. So she's going to bite Ashley. Cool, so I did the damage. And that's gonna be her go. That's all she wants to do. Luke. You're up. Luke, us, not Lucas, but
Ignore me. Hold on. So that saving throw, Arms of Hadar, is that concentration or not?
Yeah. The hold person is gone.
Lovely. Can I talk to the one who's holding me?
yeah.
You'd like to team up temporarily. You'd focus on the running, I'll focus on the stopping everyone else.
That works.
Can I maneuver myself into a piggyback and then cast Acid Arrow?
Yeah. Max is going to stop and untie his shoelace and tie them back up.
Who's in front of me, like directly?
Everyone.
We are at the back of the back.
Yeah, you guys are the back of the back.
While Max is tying his shoe, can I hurl acid at him?
At Max?
Yeah.
You just called the truth with him.
I thought it was some other Donny. He was hopping while carrying me.
Yeah, Max.
He's a
is the
unit. Never mind. Hold on. Okay. I thought this was two completely different people. I did not realize this man was multitasking. Okay.
Hey, do you want to call a truce? Yeah, let me just tie my shoelace.
Is there anyone you want to throw acid at? Remember,
Who's in
if,
front of me who's not in the sphere? Like, who's the place above
Basil.
me, if that makes sense?
Be Basil.
Okay.
Hi.
Basil,
Yeah.
I'm going to hurl acid at you. Give me a second. Can I just roll to attack, yeah?
Yeah. Crap, I
Yeah.
still forgot to do my fucking mage armor.
23 hit?
Yeah, I think that hits.
Okay. I'm just going to roll my acid damage. Give me a second. 1, 3. What the fuck are you? You are 7. Okay. 7 plus 4, 11 damage, and then you'll take an extra 2d4 at the end of your next turn.
Yay.
Do you need to make a concentration or anything, or are you okay?
Oh yeah, I would need to make a concentration check. Okay, past that. Okay, are you gonna use your bonus action at all?
Can I guidance Max?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's it.
Max is up next. I'm gonna say that Max's movement is obviously halved because
Yeah.
you're on his back. But he's gonna dash to get it back up to 30. So hold on. He's gonna dash, and now you two, and Basil are now at the same place together, and he's going to put his foot out to trip you up. So I'm gonna sleight of foot, to see if he can place his foot against yours, not against yours, but in the way without you knowing. So if you want to do a perception check.
Okay. $18.
He got a natural 20, so that's a
Okay, well,
20.
fuck you then.
I'm back of the century. Come on, we can do it.
So can you give me a dex save, please?
It's a fucking 5.
Yeah, you trip over. And now you're at the back. Miles.
Hello.
Hello. What do you want to do? You are blinded and you are starting your turn, so you take something cold damage.
What was it? 2d6.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll it? Or...
Yeah, sure.
8.
Okay.
And you're a red dragon, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Do you have
Yeah.
immunity to cold?
I don't know.
Not immunity. What's it called? Yeah, immunity. Is that right? No. Yes?
Resistance.
No. The other one. Damage. Wise.
Vulnerability?
Vulnerability. That's the one. Thank you. Do you have them? Because you're a red dragon, which is fire. So I
Yeah.
would think you would.
By
I don't know.
raw, Dragonborn don't have any built-in vulnerabilities.
That's fine then. We won't mess with that. Yeah, so just 8 damage for me, and then whatever you want to do. But do you remember that it's rough terrain, so your speed is halved, and you're blinded.
Can I just raw dog it and just use all of my distance and just go?
Yeah, so
Well,
you are
guys.
as well 10 feet away from getting out of here and to the end of the race. There's 10 feet for you guys till the end of the race. Also, because you ended your turn, don't you have to do a dex save?
Yeah, dex save.
Okay.
To avoid the tentacles.
Sorry, maths 15.
Yeah, beat it. You succeed. Sorry, I just fucking died for a sec.
I'm getting so I don't know how I'm getting so lucky, but I mean I'm not complaining.
Back to the top. So it's Ashley. They're just fighting, so I think I'm going to skip their Frankie and Ashley's go. So Lucy.
So how many feet am I from? Because I've got 10 feet left of the Hunger of Hadar, and then how many feet outside of that?
So from the end of the race, you literally have then 5 feet outside of it.
So I have 15 feet until I have finished the race.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't need to dash. I can make that even with the difficult terrain in this turn. So I'm gonna
do 2d6 of damage. Let me roll that.
Give me a second. I'm gonna turn my lights on because I've just realized how dark it is in here.
That's 4.
Is it okay for what kind of damage? It doesn't matter. I'm just curious.
Cold.
Delicious. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna raw dog it using my regular movement until I'm literally a foot away from the last bit, and then everything past me, I'm just gonna cast darkness on it, and then I'm gonna use however much movement I have to clear the end of the race.
Okay. You have passed it, which means you have won the race.
Yeah.
Does everyone want to keep going? Or do they want to be like, yeah, we just passed the race?
I don't mind.
I don't mind.
Just conscious that we have.
Where did I end up at the end of my...
You ended up same as Lucy, like 15 feet from the end, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you would come second.
Just because of... Sorry, not that mattered. I just asked that because I was curious. But I mean, it's kind of up to you because I imagine because of timing, it's a bit... Yeah.
We have 3 people that haven't been doing anything for the past 30 minutes. So, and some
it's up to
an
you.
hour. We'll just say that
you could call it as the current positions.
Yeah, the current positions that you are where you end. There's not Basil.
Yeah.
Basil's orb thingy majiggy that was in the center of it kind of fades away, and you can see that Frankie and Ashley are in like their faces are all bloody, their hair has like been like messed up, and Chris is like pulling them apart with ease. He pulls them apart, and he tells them both to walk away. Frankie walks towards you guys. Ashley walks just away. So yeah.
Check on Frankie.
Hmm?
Can I go check on the one that just walked away?
Ashley?
Yeah.
Sure.
You good? Do you want? And I'm just gonna cast Healing Word to try and fix them up a little bit.
Before you can, she's. How do you do that? Is that like a word? You go to say the word, and she smacks her hand onto your mouth to stop you.
Lick her hand, I dare you.
The way
You wanna go?
it tempts me to do these weird things. No, I'm not going to.
Don't need healing. I'm fine.
They don't look fine, do they? That is deception.
She's not gonna roll anything.
Scale of 1 to fucked, how bad are they?
2, 3.
Okay, they're not that bad.
You got.
Okay.
Do you remember what race she is?
Half. There's a lot of people I'm trying to remember.
She's a sadistic demon.
Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, okay, up to you. And I'm just gonna go back. I tried.
She continues walking on. Frankie comes up to you guys, specifically goes towards Brio. And she kind of just goes around, sits where you guys are. Like, taking a tissue and like fixing up her nose.
Are you? That looked like it hurt. Are you doing? You don't need to see the nurse or anything. You're probably. You always say you're fine, so I'll always take your word for it. But like, there is blood. This time.
Yeah. Well, she finally made me bleed, which she's quite happy about that. But it doesn't matter. I mean, this race was a way for me to get back at her. So, I'm fine. I might need to go see the nurse, because I might have re-broken my nose.
Shall I come with you?
No, I can go by myself, it's fine. I don't need to be walked, but thanks for the offer. She walks towards the nurse. Chris comes back over. He's like, so that was interesting, guys. I didn't think you would go full out. I thought we would just do a normal race with some tripping up, but
One of us just casually opened a portal to the dark between the stars.
Yeah, which one of you motherfuckers did that?
I just like sheepishly shrug.
Can I do like an insight?
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
I'm not trying to hide the fact that I did it. I'm just doing it. I'm just admitting it non-verbally.
Okay, so it's like an admittance.
Yes.
Can I go over and dap you up for that?
I mean, I won't stop you.
Yeah, dude, I'm just gonna go over. Look, honestly, that was the thing that fucked me up. Fair play to you. And like from empathy demon to empathy demon, is there like a telepathic thing we have like where we could be like, I understand your emotions?
no.
Okay, can I get like a grasp on the emotions?
Yes.
Shiva, what are
Yeah.
your
I am not feeling particularly strongly about this, really.
right? Okay. I'll just do like a regular dap up and then go and sit back by Brio.
Cool. So we are going to do a bit of a time skip jump. To the next day. You guys start in the magic school this time, not in the outside world. One. Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk through the halls, getting your stuff very sheepishly and not sheepishly, very awkwardly and quickly because you don't really want to be in the crowded hallway anymore, you catch a glimpse of someone you think you know. Give me a history check, please.
Oh, let me get my stats up. Oh, this is
What's
going to be
that? Pokemon!
7!
Okay. You... Jesus Christ, someone's going crazy. Sorry, someone just sent me a text. You kind of follow on, being like, I don't really know who you are, but you seem familiar to me. And as you follow on, you see what? Dad! Sorry, my dad just farted right outside my door.
Classic dad
Anyway.
technique.
If it makes you feel any better, the mic didn't pick it up.
Brilliant. My ears did.
My condolences.
As you obviously follow this girl along, you kind of get a feeling, even more so, that you know this person. They have blonde hair. They are elven, and when they turn around, you have memories flooding back from your home life you used to have. Is there anything you want to say or do to her?
I think it'd just be a case of walking up like awkwardly and not knowing what to do, just sort of looking like almost like trying to find the words, but just very awkwardly not knowing how to speak.
Okay. She kind of looks at you, tilts her head in confusion, and sorry, do I know you?
Oh, I'm sorry. You look familiar. Very familiar. But I can't put my finger on it. What's your name? What's your name? Sorry.
My name's Violet.
Violet.
History check with advantage.
Advantage, thank you, because that was a 4. Oh, that is so much better. Dirty 20.
You know that Violet was your sister's name, and this looks exactly like your sister.
Oh, so that's where I recognise you. That's of course. How could I stupidly forget? You're my sister. Of course. I haven't seen you in so long. Sorry. Sorry. Hi. How are you?
takes a step back, and she's like, "I don't have a sibling. So, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are. You must have mistaken me."
No. I could swear that you're my sister, Lucas. Lucas.
I don't know a Lucas, and I don't have a brother. Sorry, but I'm pretty sure you've got the wrong person. I need to get to class anyway, so see you soon, I guess. Around, maybe. But I'm not your sister.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Bye. Is bye the right word? No, bye's not the right word. What?
You now see a shadow, like quite a tall shadow, loom quite over you. And as you look up, you see Florence, or Miss Hadlock.
Oh,
Are you okay, Lucas?
Yes. I was just racking my brain with something, and sorry.
Lucas, you know you can tell me everything, right?
Just turn back to where Violet went and just. I could have sworn she was my sister. I could have sworn.
Lucas, you might have, I don't know, seen someone who looks like your sister.
No, it's
They moved away, didn't they? Last time you told us.
They. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't know. I should have mentioned my surname. God, stupid Lucas.
Lucas, hey. Don't get in your head about it.
Sorry, miss.
It's okay. Me and Cassidy will talk about this later. With you. Okay?
Okay.
Now, shouldn't you be going to lessons?
Oh, God, yes, of course. Sorry, thanks. See you later. I'm just gonna scurry off to class.
Perfect. Barnaby, your character.
Hola.
Where did you say your character mingles with? Like, what kind of group?
As I imagine, if there's like a few Dragonborns around the school.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
You have some of them who are. I do have it written down somewhere. Yeah, so you have a few Dragonborns. You obviously have Miles, who is a Dragonborn, and Max, though they are more of the popular. They hang around with more of the popular people of the football group. There are a couple of Dragonborn half orcs that hang around together. And they're from a mix of all places.
So hey, how's everyone doing? Yeah, I'm one of those peaceful Dragonborns. I like to do a lot of meditating and do a lot of practicing and all. Yeah, that's my life. Yeah, I'm one of those meditating guys. Well, I don't know why I said that twice. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, my summer was good. I did a lot of practicing on my powers, and yeah, I'm glad that you're, found your thing, meditation. That's cool.
Yeah. Inner peace.
Maybe you could teach us sometime. I mean, I'm always stressed, and maybe some inner peace would be nice.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. I'm new to this, but I've been trained a lot with my parents, so if you ever need some calming, I'm up for that to calm down with some stress. It's like work. I'm always happy to calm. Yeah. Peace.
Cool. Yeah, it'd be great to, like, I guess, learn some stuff. I mean, it's always good to have healthy coping mechanisms.
Yeah. I do a lot of martial arts in the meantime, so if you need any martial arts, I'll give you some more, give some lessons to that as well.
Cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Mm. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna find my way around the school. Nice to talk to you guys.
And you? Okay, so everybody's class that you guys have, because you all have the same timetable to make life easier, is with you have your forensic how to get away with murder class with Mrs. Johnson. So as you guys walk in, you see a human-looking woman, long blonde hair, tied up, half down. She has like a skull and a skeleton to the side of her. She has on like one of the floors in the corner like a what's it called? Outline of like a dead body thing that you see on like crime scenes.
You know, like the chalk line things.
Yes, yes, and she's quite a scary-ish presence. If that's the right word. And as you all sit down, she kind of leans back on her chair, which makes like a creak. And she kind of watches you all sit down, and she starts to get up from her chair. So, I assume that everyone's summers were just as great as last year's.
Yeah, it was very chill. Yeah, I do a lot of meditating in the spare time.
Good. Anyone else had a good summer?
Sure, yeah. Just lots of parties again, same as always, miss.
Any murders?
Am I allowed to tell you that?
I am your get away with murder teacher.
None that have been recognized as such.
Do a wisdom save.
Your teacher is trying to enter you.
Oh god, that's a fail. That's a 4 plus a thing. That is a 10.
Yeah, that's a fail. She kind of comes over to you. She leans over the table. And she is going to read your mind. So what are the surface level thoughts you have right now?
Well, I'm a succubus empathy demon, so realistically, it's just possible places to find more clients.
More about the murder that she just asked you. Is there any like?
Oh, so she's diving specific. Okay. I assume the succubus thing is that, and this is up to you, you feed off the souls of those who, you know, you do your things with.
Yeah, but you can also do it off of people who are... You don't have to do the sexual act with someone to get the sexual tension from them. It can be sexual tension that you feed off of.
But is
it just doesn't give you...
Like, do I feed off their soul or off the emotion itself?
Off the emotion of their soul.
Okay. So yeah, just like standard shit, you know? Not I haven't actively killed anybody. But there's been some like clientele who I've had to fight with, you know?
Okay. She kind of takes a step back and she goes, "Your mind is full of filth."
Realistically, miss, you understand exactly who you're talking to, right?
Yes, I know of your mother.
That was... Well, okay. Fair play.
So anyway, in this class, you guys, you have an assignment. I know, assignment so soon. You guys, I'm going to give you a case study of a murder that has happened recently in the human world. And I want you to break it down and decide how you would do it for you to get away with it. This is going to be partner work. So pick a partner. I need to piss, so decide who wants to go with who.
Was that in character?
Well, I need to piss.
Yeah.
Leaves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who would have thought the world would come to this?
Wouldn't want you all to do something stupid.
Such a tragedy to befall humanity.
Cities reduced to graveyards.
Oh, well, you have a pretty poor way of displaying it.
Wait!
Every building now a makeshift hospital.
Cassidy! Florence!
I'd think twice before doing that.
All in an attempt to return to normality.
Hello and welcome to the Arcane Adventures. My name is Mark, I am one of the Dungeon Masters and a content creator here amongst the channel. Welcome to our new series, Tips for the Table. A series of videos that aims to ease new players into D&D, or necessarily ease experienced players into something new within the rules of the game. Here we'll talk about all the classes, all the actions, all the spells, everything you need to make a character, to play a character, and to master a character. We aim to do this to get more people involved, to get more understanding out of each class, and ultimately provide people with a way of getting into D&D. I especially remember my first time loading up D&D Beyond and going through a character creation screen. Didn't know what I was doing. And I looked into PHB and I even thought, what do all these words mean? That is what we aim to eliminate with these series. Now, as I say, we'll start with the classes, move on to actions, customization, and finally, different actions at the table. And we'll even go a little further to do a series for DMs so they can understand how to build a world, build the NPCs, and build everything that players need to be immersed. We hope you enjoy this. We'll start with the 12 canonical classes, and week by week, we hope to see you there, and we hope we can teach you a few things. See you then.
Yeah, we have to have standards at the school.
There we go.
Of course. Anyway, have we all teamed up?
No.
Absolutely not.
Four of us have.
Okay.
I think one singular
Three of
decision
us
is made.
have.
Okay, so the NPCs that you can choose from if you want to, if you don't want to do player on player, are Frankie, Caleb, Ashley, Quinn, and I think that is it.
Can I
Max.
steal Frankie? Can I steal Frankie, please?
You can still Frankie.
Thank
Do
you.
you know what? I'm going to write this down so I can remember. Nope,
Right.
wrong thing.
Writing things down in the D&D campaign? No.
Woo!
Heresy.
For the Emperor.
Okay.
Basil,
Okay.
do you want to go with me or do you want to go with an NPC?
Sure, I'll go with you.
Okay.
Is Max available for me?
Max is available.
Like relationship-wise, or?
Oh man.
Is Max
No,
single?
why? No.
Max
Just a
is
pair.
single.
I'm not.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I'll
I'll keep that in mind.
This is the wrong campaign book, but we don't talk about that.
We won't.
Yeah, Max is available.
Oh, I'll go with them
So
then.
is Miles ex Frankie. And Barnaby. Who else has died? Hello.
We're all now the case suspects in this class. We've all died.
Yeah.
Be a bully and scare tactic.
Going
Is how I'm gonna
along.
hide your bodies if you fuck up.
Lucy? Lucy?
Yes.
Who are you going with?
I'm going with Brio.
Okay. Basil?
Me and Luke are together, right?
Yep.
We're partnering up for the class before any bad rumors spread.
Weren't you partnered up for lockpicking?
No, I was with Caesar.
I was with the pack person.
Oh yes. Bria, you're done. Basil, you're done. Lucas?
I don't know who's left.
You have Caesar, who's not here, so I won't play. Actually, no, you don't have Caesar, and you don't have Ambrose. So you have Calum, Quinn, Ashley.
Let's go Quinn. This could be quite funny.
Yes, I get to do lore. So you have a case study in front of you. It is mocked up. If any of you have done the workout and killer case study file thingamajiggies, you used to have one up here, but I don't. It's properly packaged in a crime scene folder that you see detectives have. And inside it, you have piece of information, you have forensic report, you have report from the police, you have suspect. That's the one.
Sauce.
I don't know why I couldn't say that. Suspect list. And you also have the report afterwards because they did find the killer. So yeah. Anyone want to take the first bit, which is the forensic report? Who wants to take that?
Sure.
Where are you? There you are. Forensics. Who wants to take the suspect list?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, no, man.
No, give it to Gore Vax.
Sure.
Who's going for the police report during the investigation?
I'll take it.
Who wants to take the report afterwards?
Emily, I'm gonna let you decide, just so you know.
Oh, okay, we'll have it then.
That leaves you guys with the what's it called when they write down the transcript? That's it, of the interview. Cool. So we will start in order of forensics during, suspects, transcripts, and after. So, the forensics, which is Basil and Luke. You guys have a piece of paper with a outline of a person with X's, which have bullet wounds and stab marks. The X's are stab wounds. The dots are bullet holes. and it has a toxicity report that says that he was drinking and he had taken some drugs, but they were medical drugs. They weren't non-medical drugs. And that was all that was found in his system.
How many bullet wounds and stab wounds does he have?
He had 2 stab wounds that were fatal, one to the chest and one to the stomach. And then he had 3 bullet wounds that were going up his left leg.
Did all the attacks come from the front then?
No, on the forensic report it says the bullets came from the back, the stabs came from the front.
Okay. So he was shot in the leg, I assume went down, and then was stabbed twice.
Is there anything in the report about anything under their fingernails?
There were traces of skin underneath the finger marks, but it traced back to be his girlfriend rather than the murderer.
The medical drugs he was on, do they have any effects when combined with alcohol in the system?
Yes.
What are those side effects?
Hallucinations, vomiting, headaches.
Okay.
Stomach contents.
He didn't have any food.
Is that because he vomited?
That's what the forensic person assumed, so.
Okay. Is there anything else?
For now, no. Moving on to the drawing part of it. So you have Quinn and you have Lucas. While you're reading it, you can tell it says that he was attacked late at night from a bar. He was drunk and disorderly when he was seen at the bar. He was very riled up and angry, and he kept repeating that someone was after him. Most people thought he was just drunk and out of his mind, to the point where he got too drunk and got kicked out of the bar. And that was when they think the murder was committed.
Righty ho.
You can ask Quinn questions if you want, or
I'm just gonna look over to Quinn and with that face of, have you got anything?
Quinn kind of takes the thing and sighs, like, you've actually made me do work. And they kind of scan over it and start underlining stuff. The words they've underlined is drunk and disorderly, someone is out to get them, and kicked out at the time of 10 p.m. Well, from this, he points at like they point at the 10 p.m. If he was that drunk, he's either drinking something very strong or he's been drinking for a long time. This, he points at they're coming for me, shows that either someone was after him or he had a hallucination that someone was. And drunk and disorderly means he was vulnerable. Easy target.
I'm sorry, my mind's gone fucking dead.
It's okay. Quinn kind of shifts in their chair and reads on and looks over towards Basil and Luke.
Hi.
Did they say anything about, I don't know, a girlfriend?
Oh, yeah. Some of the girlfriend's skin cells were found under his fingernails.
Right, but... Okay. So... It says here that his girlfriend wasn't there on the night. His girlfriend was at home. Or that's what she said. Which is weird that fingernails would be underneath.
Out of game. How long does DNA stay, like, intact?
What's around it, like if it's in the floor,
Yeah.
not for very long. Or at least like skin will disappear but bones will stay. So it depends on where and what it is.
I'm pretty sure DNA doesn't stay intact.
On carpet a few days maybe. But
Oh my god, my brain is on like high wire that I just put D&D instead of DNA.
How long does D&D stay intact?
it is
No, literally,
eternal. It shall never fail. So, sorry to editing Mark, who has to edit out all the silence.
No, sod it. I ain't touching any of it. It's just going up immediately. None of this silence.
Hello, audience.
It's not giving me a conclusive thing, but I'm pretty sure it stays for like underneath fingernails
You should plot a murder.
for a good while. Like, if it isn't like, obviously, if the bones haven't gone away or if nothing's washed away.
They probably just had an argument or an intense you know what session and he forgot to wash his hands. He was drunk.
True, but she said she didn't see him at all.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, the autopsy report mentions that he was shot 3 times in the leg.
Mhm.
Does your brief say anything about someone hearing gunshots?
You see Quinn kind of skim through. Nope, no mention of gunshots.
Must have been in an isolated area then.
He was either silenced nearby, far away, or before he got to the bar.
It says he was found in a public park.
Did the public park have any footage?
No,
Like
they have a
security cameras?
security camera, but it's one of those that doesn't work, but they still have it up for possible deterrence.
Okay.
Doesn't add up though. A public park at night. Yes, it might not have a lot of people, but there's housing around it. Like this park is literally the other side of school.
It's possible the body was moved?
Are we
Did
sure
the
he went?
friends?
Are we sure he went straight from the drinking establishment to the park?
So he was
But
kicked out at 10 p.m. What time was the body found?
next day at about 8 a.m.
So that's 10
Okay.
hours.
Excuse me, miss. This is a completely non-magical crime, right? We don't have to worry about anyone doing any spells or shenanigans.
The person that committed the crime cannot do spells, no. But they might be of magical race.
Okay. That works.
It just doesn't make sense to me. Did the forensic report say anything about the body looking like it's been moved at all? Like, at all?
I'd take a look at the report again.
The report says that from the discoloration of he was found on his stomach, for one, and the discoloration of the stomach to the back of to his back says that he was sat there for about 10 hours. He was not moved.
Okay.
This isn't adding
Is
up.
there any pictures of the wounds at all?
No.
It's just
Say
a diagram
what
of where
made
wounds
them.
were, right?
They assumed that it was a classic hunting knife.
What about the bullets? Like, what kind of caliber were they?
They were strangely looked like they were homemade bullets.
I'm going to hand that back to the other people while I brainstorm.
We will move to suspect list, which is Max. Oh, it's still me talking. Max and Barnaby. Max has kind of just started doodling on the suspect list because he's bored.
Okay. Are there any pictures in front of us?
Yes. You have 4 suspects. 2 of them are female, and the rest. Did I say 4? Yeah. 2 of them are female,
Yeah.
2 of them are male.
Right. Mm. 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 Hmm. Do they have anything like any blood or like anything that could potentially be suspicious?
Well, that girl. It says that it was his girlfriend.
Okay.
They said they found traces of blood, but it couldn't. It wasn't his. And this guy, it says that he was in a fight club, so he had blood all over his clothes from fighting. The other 2 were clean.
I see. I guess it's kind of obvious that one of them likes to fight a lot, so that could be potentially a bit suspicious. But I'm just gonna show the notes to Max. Anything else you could add on to?
His girlfriend couldn't keep account of where she was from 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. to 8 a.m. Neither could the Fight Club one. The other guy, he had work from 6 a.m.
Okay.
And the other girl, they said you wouldn't talk.
If the other guy doesn't want to talk, that kind of sounds very suspicious to me. Definitely needs more work on him for the other guy that does not want to speak. We'll keep an eye on that one.
Okay, moving on to transcript, which is Miles.
Hello.
And Frankie. Frankie's just kind of like sipping on her iced coffee.
Yeah, I was gonna say Miles is like not touching this transcript list. He's just sat there.
So, do we really need to do this and talk about murder? It's not really my plan to go out and kill anyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, my future plans do not involve any murder, so I'm not particularly bothered.
Apart from maybe Ashley, but
you know, she deserved what she got. Was it is this a new day? It was a new day, right? So yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. She deserved what she got yesterday. She had that coming.
Yeah, just didn't really want to break my nose again.
Yeah, but at least it gives you a good story, you know?
True. I mean, I broke it twice in the space of a year, and now I've broken it once now, again. Sucks.
Well, maybe you can go for a new personal record. Not that I want you to break your nose anymore. Don't do that.
You want to see me hurt? Wow.
No,
Miles.
I just mean that if you happen to get hurt, then it would have. Oh my god.
Miles.
Yeah.
It's okay. I know. It's fine. It's fine. Like. No, it's fine. Do you know?
You know I'm a pacifist. I don't believe in violence.
You're literally on the football team.
Yeah, but that's different. It's not real violence.
Explain to me how that's different, honey.
Because it's not with like violent intent. I'm just playing a game and they sign up for it. You know?
Yeah. Hey, I know this case.
Okay.
So I've just finally read the case.
Okay. Hit me. What's going on?
Do you not remember this? It was like really famous in like the human world. Everyone.
You know I don't.
Huh?
You know I don't remember much of much. Like.
True. That one brain cell's really doing working overtime in it.
Okay. Well.
I love you really, Miles. I love you really.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everyone thought it was the girlfriend and it wasn't, and it was the other girl.
What is the assignment? We have to say what we do differently.
Yeah.
So if we were the other girl, what we do differently is
to not get caught.
That's what we have to say, right? Don't kill him. Can I say that? You can't get caught if you haven't killed anyone.
That's very true. Nah, but like it always didn't sit right with me, this case.
Why?
Just every bit of evidence pointed to the girlfriend, but then all the evidence that did got dismissed.
What, like it wouldn't hold up in court, or there were like other reasons? Okay, why did it get dismissed? Why was it inadmissible? Was it an unreliable witness? Was it like planted evidence?
That's the weird thing. It never got told why it was dismissed. A lot of people think that she got immunity.
What, like she... What, so are you saying you actually think it was the girlfriend?
Yeah. 100%.
Okay, so what could she have brought to the police or to whoever that would have driven them to make all of her evidence inadmissible?
I don't know, but oi, Max, and do you remember the Dragonborn's name?
No.
My name's Gorovox, but you can call me Goro.
Yeah, can you bring the suspect list over here, please?
Yeah, can do.
Guys, why don't we just all work together rather than separately?
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Everyone, put your tables around. And we will crack down this because I think they got the wrong person. Personally, this is sorry, miss. This isn't us trying to work out what we do differently. We are cracking down and working this case.
Although, if we had to do something differently, I just wouldn't kill him. Can I make that known? I've done the assignment.
Or just kill the entire police department. Then there'll be no one to find out who killed him.
Okay. I mean, my plan A would be to not reveal to the fucking world, let alone him, that I was going to murder him, because it seems that our main issue is when he ran down the street screaming, "Some motherfucker's gonna kill me." If we kind of eradicate the fact that he knows he's gonna die, everything else kind of falls in nicely.
Right. Suspect list, please.
There were 4 suspects, two women, 2 men. I think one of the girlfriend had blood, but I don't think it was their blood. And the guy was in a fight club with some blood. The other 2 were clean. Supposedly the girlfriend can keep on track of time. And I mean, found out another guy doesn't want to speak, but did sound very suspicious. So we might want to keep an eye on him.
Okay. Guys. Look at... Did I say there was pictures, or did I say there wasn't pictures? I can't remember.
I think you did say there were pictures in front of us.
You did, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Can you colour them in?
Wrong character.
I know.
Wrong character.
I just had to because that bit was amazing.
Oh, don't even go.
He will be back. He will be back. She Frankie's got really passionate for some reason. She slams the girlfriend and the other woman together, and she's like, they look so similar, right? Am I the only one seeing this, or can everyone else see this?
Oh, character.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
They could be cousins.
I'd say so.
Okay. She, girlfriend, right, could not account for her whereabouts. They found blood on her. They assumed it to be hers, but didn't do any testing. Why? Why wouldn't you test? She has to have immunity.
Department suck.
Oh, because they're fucking lazy. Maybe because blood tests are expensive or something.
And also because when you got a scapegoat, you might as well just take it before trying to, spend more resources.
Or unless if the guy came back from a fight club and decided just to give his blood to the girlfriend, so that could be something.
It just doesn't sit right with me.
By the way, DM.
Can
I ask you a question? You said that
No.
the forensic report, it said that he had been lying in that position for about 10 hours. Like, how accurate is the method of testing used for that? Like, is it accurate, to the nearest hour, to the nearest half an hour?
It is accurate to the nearest hour.
Okay. So we can put the time frame of the murder sometime between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m.
Yes.
Also, this is probably a really stupid question. Everyone else probably knows the answer to this, but my brain was switched off. The other girl who is the one that was... So the girlfriend is the one that we think did it, but didn't get convicted, right? The other girl who got convicted, who is she in relation to the guy that got killed?
She doesn't have a relationship with the guy who got killed.
Is she just a random girl?
She does, but she's more connected to the girlfriend.
So she's just like an acquaintance to him. She doesn't have a personal connection with him. Cool. Okay. Do we know of her
connection
to the girlfriend, or is it just that they know each other?
That's what I was just about to say. They are sisters.
Oh, shit. Do we know that in game, or is there anything to tell us that?
It was on the suspect list.
Oh, the list. Well, they're gonna have the same last name, aren't they?
Or maybe one of them married. I don't know.
Yeah, ask you the name.
Maybe one of them married.
No. Girlfriend is obviously with him, and the sister is, from what we know, did not have any relationship with anyone.
Okay.
Is there a check that I can do to find that out that they have the same name or that they're related?
Eyes. Read suspect list.
Okay, I didn't know if you wanted me to do like.
No, you don't need to do a check.
Okay, sick. I didn't know how difficult
Make a
you wanted to make
literacy
this.
check.
I didn't know how difficult you wanted to make it.
Can Miles read?
Okay, guys.
Roll for dyslasia.
What?
Pause. Okay, can I read it then, please? Someone who has the suspect
No.
list. Whoever does, hand it over.
I imagine that it's all like spread out on the table.
Okay, then I'm stealing the suspect list. Okay, well, they're sisters, so well, they have the same last name, so they could be cousins, or maybe they could be half sisters, or something. But they're related, so.
Miles.
I don't. Yeah.
You also see when you're reading about the sisters or whatever they are, that one of them, when they did their DNA/blood test, had weird blood.
What the hell
Was
does
it the
weird blood
girlfriend or
mean?
the other one who had
The
weird blood?
girlfriend. Whereas sisters came back as normal human DNA blood. DNA blood? That doesn't make sense. DNA and blood. The girlfriends came back to have traces of what they see as, she didn't seem like she was alive.
So some kind of undead.
Close.
Vampire. Sick. Okay, has anyone kind of just show the sheet to everyone where I'm getting this information from? And then just to save time, I'm just gonna say I relay that information to everyone. What I find out. There we go. Now everyone knows. Yay.
Cool.
Okay, so we know that one of them is a vampire. Okay, that's interesting.
Looking at the forensic report, does he have any bite wounds consistent with vampire fangs?
Nope.
Okay.
Do they have like any weakness, like for example, like garlic?
No, the only weakness they have is towards like wooden stakes. Or like wood.
Okay. Alright.
The motive is that he was drinking garlic vodka and it made his girlfriend really upset.
Okay, this might be a really stupid question, but can vampires, I know this is like a common thing in vampire like lore mythology, but I don't know how you're gonna run it in your campaign or how it's even done in D&D in general. But can vampires do the thing where they like go, "Ooh, you don't remember this" or whatever, and they like make people?
Yeah.
Okay. Chat. Okay, vampire compelly thingy, make the police go, "Oh no, it's not her, it's the other girl, convict her instead, this evidence isn't correct." Possibly, question mark, theory.
So maybe some kind of forgetful spell or some kind of forgetful drink or something?
No, some sanguine folk, like vampires and that, have the ability to control others' minds.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah,
So she could very easily have gotten the right people to tamper with evidence.
The after report. This states that the motive behind was that boyfriend, obviously 2 of them sisters, was found out to be cheating on the girlfriend, and the sister killed him for.
Oh, honey, being so for real, that was so the girlfriend.
Do we know who he cheated with?
Her name was never released, though her blood was also found to have traces of vampiricness.
Oh, honestly, fair enough to her. I would have killed them both, being so for real here.
Hey, by the way, DM. You mentioned in your info about like the world that vampires, their dependence on blood changes the longer they're a vampire. Does that affect like how their blood would turn up in a blood test at all? So you could tell how long they were a vampire from just the blood test.
Yes.
Okay. How long has the girlfriend been a vampire?
She has been a vampire for about 3-4 years.
Okay.
So, also on the after test report, you can see that as the report goes on and on and on, the report starts to contradict itself, saying stuff like he was found on his stomach or he was found on his back, although when they said they found him was on his stomach. They also start to contradict themselves with how he was killed. One was just stab marks, one was and then later on in the report it says just bullet wounds. So it starts to get a bit iffy. And then I need just one person to fight for the death, to give me a perception check.
Who has the highest perception? I've got a +7.
I mean, I've got a +1, so definitely not me. So.
Does anyone have higher than a +7 to perception?
I got a +6.
Well, let me look at NPCs actually.
No, not me. You said they were shot by homemade bullets, right? Does it have any professions or like jobs on the suspect list?
Yes, there is.
Can I read them?
Yep.
No, you can't read.
That's why I think you have the highest.
You are the most perceptive. Good job.
Okay. I am perception. Okay, that is an actually good roll. 25.
Perfect. So, you can see where it starts to contradict itself. You can see that the ink changes from a blue to a red. You guys would know from learning in this class for the many years you've been in there that when ink red red ink.
No.
I had been so good today without messing my words up, and then that one.
You're doing good.
Red
It's okay,
ink.
babe. Yeah, you're doing well.
When red ink is on a report, it is from the department, aka the people who take it over from the FBI when magical people are involved.
Okay.
If we just ignore the red ink, we'll get the actual story.
Why
Luke.
would the department cover this up?
Me?
Mm-hmm. You want to look at jobs?
Yeah.
I have...
Yes, please. Okay.
Okay. The girlfriend's sister. Let's call her suspect B because I can't bother to say girlfriend sister all the time. She has stated that she is unemployed.
Yes.
Quotation marks for people that can't see me.
My bad.
If you would like, you can do a history check.
Yes, please.
Do a history check.
Oh shit. Hold on, my dice tray just flipped over and everything went everywhere.
Oh god.
That will be a dirty 20.
Oh. Maybe you need to flip your tray more. You know that sometimes, now this is just sometimes, unemployed, quotation marks, can mean werewolf hunter, vampire hunter, and just, yeah, those two. Actually, there's no other hunter. But, yeah, so that can sometimes, that's what it means, sometimes.
Vampiric essence in their blood work.
Mm-hmm.
Just to go for okay.
Wait, what? What was your question?
Vampire hunter, they're someone who hunts vampires and they're not a vampire who hunts people. Correct.
Yes, they have no vampiric blood in their system.
Okay. Hold on this, give me a sec. Give it to someone else for a bit. Hold on. Please.
Okay.
No.
Anyone else want to make any?
Oh, by the way, he was on medical drugs, right? What
Yep.
were of that medication for?
I said about them like making hallucinations, so I need to look up medical drugs that can do that with mixed with alcohol.
Those drugs can make you just a tad.
Yeah, I've got a lot of them.
Let's just say like a normal antibiotic. For
Okay.
like like I don't know, like he was fighting an infection or something.
So it's just like a temporary infection, not a chronic illness.
No, he was fighting an infection that happens when an open wound goes untreated.
Okay, what wound was that? Because it would show up on the autopsy as an
And he went into the bar with bullets in his leg.
No, that happened after.
Okay, thank God. Otherwise,
um,
so confused. Okay.
I don't think he'd have time to get a prescription between being shot in the leg and getting stabbed to death.
Well, no, because you have antibiotics in the car or something.
On the forensics report, there is a bit about like injuries that weren't from the murder.
Yeah.
There is a healing bite on his neck that seems to be infected or was infected.
Is the bite mark consistent with a vampire?
It wouldn't say on the autopsy because they don't believe vampires exist.
Or the description, does it roughly match like what a human looking at a vampire bite would describe?
You know a vampire bite? Would you know the description of one?
I mean, I would
Isn't
know
here.
like roughly the distance between the two fangs and like
Okay.
that it would be two pinpricks.
Yeah. So yeah, it is a vampire bite.
How old is it?
2 days max from the murder.
Okay.
Make a history check to see there's anything a vampire should do if the person they're trying to turn doesn't turn.
Yeah.
19?
You would know that a vampire or a human that is in the process of being turned, and if it doesn't work, they will still, for a moment of time, present themselves as vampiric before it fades away.
Everyone else, if they know that time frame, or is it like a few hours? Is it a day or two, or is it?
I mean, you could ask the expert himself, Caesar, being a vampire.
But they're not. Are they in the class, or are they not here? Because I know we can partner with them. I'm not sure if they're actually here.
I'll say they were just like in the background. They are here, but they're like kind of shit.
Please.
Themselves.
You know the like probation vampire period. If it doesn't work, how long do you stay semi-vampire? Is it like a day or two, an hour, or?
It's probably up to like, I'm pretty sure, 2-3 days.
Say after 2 days, everything disappeared. Would you then kill the person you couldn't turn? Or do you just sort of let them run off?
Yeah, probably, because if it's an unsuccessful turn, they'll know what you are, or that you're dangerous.
Do you reckon this is a girlfriend tried to turn boyfriend, boyfriend didn't turn, then just like bang bang, stab stab, or is this not the normal way of doing it?
I mean, it's weird that the bullets that I've described are very vampire hunter bullets.
The girlfriend, who I'm pretty sure is vampire, has a vampire hunter sibling, which does seem like a good pair if you're trying to take down people who still might have some tiny vampire powers.
Also, she could have stolen her sister's equipment.
Yeah, family reunions must be a pain in that family.
Does it mention in the people reports what the relationship between the two sisters was?
They hated each other.
Okay. So they would be unlikely to work together.
Yeah, but even though they hated each other, it was stated that they still, like, there was still a bit of love for each other.
Okay. And I guess the girlfriend would also have some mutual interest, because if she is a vampire hunter, she would want to keep vampires secret. So it's possible they work together.
Maybe.
Look at the wounds and try and figure out if the knife was made of silver or just normal metal.
The knife was just a generic normal hunting knife, so...
Non-silver.
Yes.
And a silver knife would just be werewolf hunters, right?
But it's not silver, just hurts.
No,
Ooh.
silver can hurt.
Oh yeah,
vampires.
I guess so, yeah.
I had to think then, Jesus. Okay. So we have a possible team up between the two sisters. What's the other possibility?
If I could speak. Quinn, kind of...
Go on.
Sorry, I'm readjusting, hang on. Kind of leans over and they take the suspect list. What if he threatened to tell the world about his girlfriend, and the sister, even though she hates her for being a vampire, it's not her fault she got turned, and there's still that love there. If they told that she was a vampire, a different vampire hunter would have killed her.
He went to the bar saying someone was after him. So they must have either tried and convinced him not to, or missed. Was there anyone hearing gunshots before the bar? Like, at all?
Someone other than Shiva, give me a perception check.
Fuck.
Mark, you mentioned you had a +6 to perception, right?
I do.
The grace for the might of the Lord. Yes.
Right, so...
Sabaton.
Oh, fuck, we're looking at 13.
That's my IQ.
That's
On
13
the
times my
forensic,
IQ.
on the forensics report, you can see that there were traces in his wounds, bullet wounds, of potato.
What?
Someone used a glorified spud gun?
Oh God. Remember how it was homemade bullets?
So maybe it was like a very hardened potato spud bullet.
Either that, or it was just something chucked very, very fast.
Or potentially some kind of bit of metal managed to wedge into the potato and managed to get through the skin.
Oh God, I've made you go so off. Okay, an NPC's gonna help you.
What? Hold on.
Okay, hang on. Just for 1 sec. I just want to ask, like, looking at the report, does it look like they were potato bullets? Like, bullets made of potato? Or is it, like, bullets that were just, like, covered in, like, traces of potato oil? Or whatever?
Part of me feels that this is not at all
Or did
related
someone,
to the
like,
case.
rub...
Neither.
Did someone rub a potato in the bullet wounds after their death?
Part of me feels like the Irish potato famine has no relevance to this. I feel like the spud gun is a bit out of our range.
I feel like it could be one of those red herrings.
So you guys were saying about how can no one hear a...
Oh, potato silencer!
Okay.
I'm so fucking stupid.
Oh, how can we not forget, for God's sake?
I like how we went straight to bullets made out of potato before we went to the silencer.
I was like, yeah, okay, guys. Like, there could be a big link. You literally just said that you don't know how people couldn't hear it. Then you went to potato, and I was like, potato bullets. So
maybe a spud gun would not work as a designated murder weapon.
I feel slightly responsible for that derailment. I honestly feel responsible for that.
In my defense, if you're a vampire,
I'm so
anything's a weapon.
disappointed by the lack of potato bullets.
Wow.
I am going to commit a murder with potato bullets in real life.
That would be epic.
Yeah. The police, they will find me too epic to arrest me.
So, you guys come into a conclusion?
I'm assuming the vampire hunter's semi-spud gunned. There's a spud on the gun. The poor man, and then stabbed him in the chest to protect her sister. And then
Why is it...
Go
Sorry,
on.
what were you saying?
Then the sister probably charmed the witnesses and then had the department step in
This suspect B, as I call her, could have whereabouts for the time of death.
Wait, so she had an alibi for the hour. Okay.
Is it in
So
red writing?
No.
Okay.
From
okay.
10, well, not from 10 to 11, but she could be accounted for in the bar that he was in from 10, and then that she was seen to be leaving around 3 a.m.
Bathroom at all where she could have like snuck out, or is this like definitely
She
she's
was literally talking to someone for those hours.
okay?
The briefing that like described what happened, like from like while the case was happening, it mentioned that he was shouting about someone coming to kill him. Was he talking about a person in the singular or people in the plural?
People, plural.
Okay. So they were working together.
Correct.
Okay, so the sister gave the girlfriend her weapons for the girlfriend to commit the murder, while the sister was just at the bar.
Perfect.
Okay. But then, even though they knew that the sister could not have physically committed the murder, she was the one thrown under the bus.
Because
Jedi mind tricks.
correct. You solved a murder, guys.
Woo!
Miss, do you still want us to do what we would do differently, or is this good enough?
Well, you solved the actual murder. But yes, how would you, and I'll go to each of you individually, how would you evade, one, the police, and you cannot say, I just won't murder them. Luke.
Do I have to be a vampire in this scenario, or am I me?
Do you have to be? You're yourself.
With me, I would definitely go with the potato silencer. Just slow them down. I would probably incinerate them with a fire spell when there was no cameras or anyone around. And I would have probably had either an alley or somewhere to keep the light contained. And then I would have used acid to, well, get rid of the ashes.
Cool. Basil?
Well, first of all, move the body somewhere. It had plenty of time. And if you just put it somewhere where it wouldn't be found for a few decades or so, then by the time it is found, no one is going to give a shit. Also, I can't help but notice that the sister was an accomplice in the murder, but she ended up being the only one thrown under the bus. So, could have maybe taken some measures to make sure she wasn't betrayed like that, unless she was fine with it.
Okay. Barnby?
I'd say if I was got to get more information from the other guy that did not want to speak, I'll probably try and convince him to get more information from him and to also actually find the actual DNA or blood from I guess from the one who did it, and also to find some other clues that could potentially be others.
Lucy?
realistically, miss, the sea's a pretty big place. Just my dad used to have a boat. Take that out there, dump it out all over the side in a bag. We can call it a day.
Okay. Lucas?
Well, number one, obviously, don't leave the body in a public place, just somewhere, well, anywhere better. Second of all is wait, bide your time. Make people think he is completely insane, wait until he's got nothing left, and then quick and clean. No questions asked.
Miles?
I mean, kind of, I don't know, like the common sense stuff, like not leave the body somewhere that's going to be found that easily, and maybe take some, I don't know what, but some kind of preventative measures from the body, as in like, what am I trying to say? As in like, disfigure the body a bit maybe, so that it's not as, the wounds and stuff aren't going to be as easily identified, and then you kind of have more time, I guess.
Okay, Brio?
Get rid of the body? Somehow?
Is that it?
I don't know, miss. I haven't exactly ever been very good at your subject.
Most people aren't. It's a shame.
What would you do, miss?
Hmm?
What would you have done?
I would have, first of all, not killed him with a vampire hunter weapon when when you have ties to a vampire hunter. I wouldn't have left him in the open. I wouldn't have used a potato to silence because potato leaves traces. I also wouldn't have gone to the same place as him when he was ranting about a killer. I would have killed him, moved him towards the dockyard, cut his body up, and then put tie weights to each of them and put them in the sea.
Fair enough.
Oh, well
Do you
done,
have any
Claire.
other ones, or is that? Oh, lovely.
My lesson's over. Unfortunately, I know you like it the most. So I'll see you later, I guess, for more murder and more fun.
Great.
Bye, miss. See you, miss.
Bye.
See you, miss.
You guys have like time to. It's like lunchtime now. Is there any specific people want to go? There's obviously the canteen.
Nom noms, please.
Hmm?
I'm going to go get some nom noms.
Cool.
Yeah, food does sound like a good option.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think, yeah, I'll go food as well.
Rio,
Hi.
are you walking past the music room by any chance?
If it is on the way to the canteen, then yes.
It is.
Lush, then yes.
You hear. I'm going to wait for the mic. You hear. The sound of piano playing.
I'm gonna. What is it? Are these like classrooms? What's like the situation with the classrooms? Is it just like. Is there like a window bit in the door? Or is it just like a full.
There is a window into the door.
I'm gonna be like as sneaky as I can and just like try and look through the window of the door.
Give me stealth.
Lush.
And I will do once my nail's stuck back on.
19.
Yep, you got a 9. So yeah. You see, it's kind of to the side, so you can see like his side profile. You see Calum sat at the piano, playing the piano, with like a ham sandwich in his mouth while he's playing. He is playing a like waltzy kind of song. Like it's very sweet, soft melody.
Can I try and open the door and walk in without like disturbing him because I don't want to stop him from playing?
Another stealth check, please.
Okay. Okay, so that is 12.
Oh, well, his base roll was 18, so.
Oh, frick.
As you like swing open the door, you're so entranced in his playing that you swing the door a bit too far and it smacks the wall. And he like presses like a wrong key out of tune and like kind of jumps and like turns around. He's like, "Oh,
sorry, I didn't mean to. That was not on purpose."
No, it's okay. I know you wouldn't do that on purpose.
Thanks. What were you playing? Was it?
Oh, just something my mum taught me.
It looks quite difficult, sort of eating and playing.
It is, but you know, multitasking is a great skill. So.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, from what I can see, you seem to be doing pretty fine. I just know if I was doing that, I would get like really weird because it would be so difficult to concentrate on both. Are you not gonna come to the wait, no, sorry, empathy demon.
Yeah, not my scene. Not my scene. I mean, I used to, but then stuff happened.
Yeah. Oh, what did you think of the race the other day?
Oh, that was interesting. I mean, I've never seen Lucy so competitive in my life.
I think it was great. I'm so glad I recorded it.
Yeah, I was kind of half paying attention, half not.
It was hard not to. They barely got 5 feet every time before someone else knocked someone else over.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching and then the fight happened and...
Oh, yeah.
Emotions.
Yeah. That must get really difficult.
Yeah, but it's something you live with. Ask any empathy demon, it's what we go through.
Has there not been any, like, advancements? We're a magic-based society, so they haven't come up with anything yet?
No, but they haven't come up with anything for succubus.
Well, yeah, but yeah, good point.
It might be a magic-based society, but in every society there's always going to be some races that get forgotten.
Yeah, which is weird because they seem to pile a lot of blame on us when we're supposedly forgotten.
They pile blame?
It feels that way. I don't know, whenever someone like me would go to say, oh, someone did this to me, they go, oh, well, isn't that kind of what you want?
So they're saying that any creep on the street can walk up to you and it'd be fine because of what you are?
It's not the strangest thing that's happened. Our day and age.
I'm sorry, Bria.
It's okay. It's not your fault. I mean, you're not like the whole of society. You're not the government.
I know, but I can still be sorry.
Yeah. Did you talk to your sister about the my support group?
Ah, yes, she'll be attending.
Oh, lovely. Is she in the school already, or is she?
She's coming up soon.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
He gets up, and he's like, "How tall is Bria?"
Good question. Give me a sec. 5'3".
Yeah, he's like 6 foot, so he's quite tall. He stands up and he kind of guides you towards the piano chair, and he sits down with you, and he takes your hands and he places, softly, places them on the piano and starts to play the song he was playing, but with your hands.
Her face is like such a dark purple right now. Her cheeks like I don't think succubus blush pink. I assume it's just like a darker shade of purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like really dark purple around her cheeks, and she's just like completely. She's so tense, like she's barely like. She's like tensed up like completely, and is like trying to breathe slower.
Hey, relax. In here, in this music room, whenever you feel overwhelmed by people out in the outside world treating you like rubbish, come in here. You don't have to act anything different than yourself. And not everyone will want you just because of what you are. I would still be friends with you, and I would still help you play piano if you were an elf.
Thank you.
Your race doesn't define you.
And I'm sure a load of other people probably need to hear that. I'm glad you understand. I'm gonna go because I told Ashley that I would be at lunch. Thank you for this. I'm gonna, have fun. Yeah, walks out.
Okay, in the canteen. I'm guessing that everyone else is in the canteen, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be in the canteen.
No? Okay. Everyone else in the canteen?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. So everyone apart from Basil, you guys see Quinn walk in. They have they've always been weird to everyone because they always seem human. They've never really shown you what race they are, even though as players you obviously know what race they are. You see them walk in and start arguing with another person. They get very, very angry, and they sprout 2 bright white wings and flap them towards them, making a wind that, if you are sitting near them, would make you have a chill, but the person they're directing it as gets thrown across the room. And that is where we're going to end the session today.
Okay.
Oh.
Fight.
I love watching kids beat each other up.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure I need to end the stream, don't I, Mark?
Well, I mean, not
No,
necessarily.
let's keep it running all night.
Yeah, we'll just...
No.
Just leave it on, it's fine.
No, with the outrageous stuff that we
And watch
say,
out.
let's end it.
Yeah, we'll
And
end up
wait.
saying something in our sleep, and then we'll be on the real FBI's wanted list.
That means that we're sleeping on call together, guys. Whoa, we're not at that
Pause.
stage yet. We're not at that stage yet.
Not that comfy, I guess. Sure.
Thank you for watching, listening, I guess, because you can't really watch it.
Well, I mean,
And
they
we will
could watch the
be
trailers that happened during your pee break.
very
Yeah,
true.
I thought that those were very like well animated, by the way.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Like they were genuinely cool. Like the ones we left behind.
The
That was
ones
some
we
cool
left-
animation.
Yeah, the ones we left
Yeah.
behind, Syndicate Files pretty similar, and then you've got 2 new trailers, one of which is starting tomorrow, and the other isn't here for like another 6 weeks.
Wow.
So yes, thank you for listening and watching, and we will be back again, same time, same place, same day. Yeah. So everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
And we're fucking back.